Okay, so you're here, right? You want to get to the good stuff quickly.
Yeah, get smart fast.
Exactly.
No time wasted.
And that's exactly what we're doing today with this deep dive.
We're diving deep.
It is a deep dive into Developing Positive Thinking Mindset by Alok Kumar.
It's a good one.
It is. Yeah, it's a great book, and it's concise.
It is.
It's 74 pages, so it's a nice, quick read.
Yeah, we're going to give you think of this as your rapid download.
Yes, rapid download.
Sheet.
Yes, the cheat sheet for Kumar's whole guide.
That's right.
And our mission today.
Straightforward mission.
Yes, straightforward.
Is to pull out the most important, actionable ideas from his book.
That's it.
So you can understand how to cultivate a more positive way of thinking.
Yeah.
How to do it.
Right.
And what kind of a difference it can make.
That's the important part.
It's huge.
It is huge.
It's the what's in it for me.
Yeah, like why are we even bothering? Right.
Exactly.
So, okay, the central idea.
The core idea.
Yes, the core.
Of the book.
Yes, the thing that everything else builds on.
The foundation.
Yes, the foundation is this. Your thoughts aren't just background noise.
They're not.
You are not.
They're powerful.
They have serious power.
They shape how you see the world.
And ultimately, the reality you experience.
Which is kind of a big deal.
It is a really big deal.
Yeah.
And the exciting part.
Here's the good part.
Yes, tell me the good part.
According to Kumar.
Okay.
You can learn to direct those thoughts.
Okay.
In a more positive way.
I like that.
Yeah, to unlock potential.
I like that too.
Boost your happiness.
I like all of this.
All the good things.
Yeah, so it sounds like what he's saying is we're not just stuck with whatever thoughts our brains decide to throw at us.
No, you're not a victim.
We have some agency here.
You have agency, that's right.
I like that. Okay, so one of the first practical things that he recommends to kind of get this positive momentum going
is gratitude.
Okay.
You hear this a lot.
I do. It's very popular these days.
Very popular, but he digs into why.
Okay, why?
Why is it so effective?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just some woo-woo feel-good stuff.
Right.
There's some real science behind it.
Okay.
There's actual stuff that's happening in your brain when you practice gratitude.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
So he talks about this active shift in your attention.
Okay.
Away from what you feel is missing.
That's a tough one.
It is. That's the human condition.
Right. Yeah, we're always wanting more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're moving away from that lack mentality.
Okay.
And zeroing in on the good stuff.
Okay.
What's already there.
Okay, so instead of focusing on what I don't have, I'm going to try to think about what I do have.
What you do have, the abundance.
Okay, yeah.
And it's not. It's more than just a quick, oh, I'm grateful for this.
Okay, so it's got to be more active.
It's active.
Okay.
It's engaging.
Okay.
And one of the things he talks about is the dopamine release.
Oh.
When you focus on positive experiences.
Oh, I see.
Like your brain chemistry is actually changing.
Yep.
It's reinforcing those positive thought patterns.
Oh, interesting. So it's like a positive feedback loop.
Exactly. The more you do it,
the better it gets.
The better it gets, yeah.
Oh, okay, I like that.
And he provides this exercise, a really simple one.
Oh, what is it?
Where you list 3 specific things you're grateful for each morning.
Okay.
And the key is detailing why.
Oh, okay.
You appreciate them.
So I can't just be like, I'm grateful for my dog. I have to say I'm grateful for my dog.
Exactly, because he makes me laugh, because he's a good companion, whatever it is.
Okay, so it's taking the time to actually think about it.
Engage with that positive feeling.
Oh, okay.
And, if you think about this in the bigger picture, right?
Okay.
Consistently starting your day.
Yeah.
Focusing on the good.
Yeah.
That can really set the tone.
Oh, yeah.
For a more positive outlook.
Yeah. I mean, if you start your day thinking about all the things that are wrong, it's probably going to be kind of a bummer of a day.
It might set you off on the wrong foot.
Exactly. Yeah.
So what resonates with you about this emphasis on actively practicing gratitude?
I mean, what I'm taking away is it's not just waiting for good things to happen and then going, oh, I'm so grateful. It's like, it's seeking it out.
Actively seeking.
It's like almost training your brain to see the good.
That's exactly what it is, yeah.
And I think that feels more empowering to me.
It is empowering.
Yeah, because it's like, it's not just waiting for good things to happen to me. It's like, I'm going to try to create a more positive experience by actively seeking out the good things.
Yeah, you're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay,
Now for the flip side.
Yes, because, it can't be all sunshine and roses all the time.
It can't, unfortunately.
So what about those less than positive thoughts? Because, everybody has them.
Everybody has them. It's part of being human.
Yeah.
Kumar addresses this.
Yeah.
He acknowledges that those negative thoughts, those emotions, they're natural.
Okay.
They're going to happen.
We can't just pretend they're not there.
You can't, it's part of the deal.
Yeah.
But the key is not to let them take control.
Okay, so it's not about eliminating them entirely, because that just seems unrealistic.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, I've tried. It doesn't work.
That's not going to happen.
So how do we take back control when those negative thoughts do inevitably creep in?
He highlights a couple of techniques.
Okay, I'm ready.
One is cognitive reframing.
Okay.
Big word, but it's actually a very simple idea.
Okay.
It's about treating those negative thoughts like hypotheses.
Oh, okay.
Not facts.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Don't just accept them at face value.
Okay.
You got to question them.
Okay, how do we do that?
Seek evidence
Okay.
for and against them.
Okay, so give me an example.
So let's say your thought is, I always fail.
Okay, yeah.
Classic negative thought.
Yeah. A lot of people have that one.
It's a common one.
Okay.
So what Kumar would say is, okay, let's test that.
Okay.
List your past successes,
Yeah.
even small ones.
Okay.
Challenge that absolute statement.
Okay, yeah, because always is a pretty strong word.
Yeah, it is.
So it's probably not true.
Probably not.
Okay.
The other technique he talks about is mindfulness.
Oh. Okay, that's another really popular one.
It is.
Everyone's talking about mindfulness.
What is it? It's bringing your awareness
Okay.
to the present moment
Okay.
without judgment.
Okay.
So you're not getting caught up in, oh, this is good, this is bad.
Right.
It's just observing.
Okay.
And this allows you to observe those negative thoughts
Okay.
as they arise
Okay.
without getting swept away
Oh.
by the emotions
Oh, okay.
that are attached.
So you can sort of see them coming?
Yeah, you see them coming. You
Yeah.
acknowledge them,
Okay.
but you don't let them take over.
Okay, so it's like you're kind of creating a little bit of space.
You're creating space.
Yeah, between the thought and your reaction to the thought.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
So that you can choose your response
Okay.
instead of just reacting automatically,
Well, that's good. Yeah.
which is often where we get into trouble.
Yeah, that's where the negative spiral starts.
That's it.
Okay, yeah, that treating thoughts like hypotheses, I really like that.
It's a helpful frame.
It is, it really is. And I remember the book uses real life examples
Absolutely.
to illustrate these techniques, which I think is really helpful.
It makes it tangible.
Yes.
It shows you how this stuff actually works.
Yeah, because sometimes you hear this and you're like, well, that sounds great in theory.
Right, but how do I do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think it's really valuable that he gives those examples.
Real people
Yeah, real people using these things in their everyday lives.
dealing with real challenges.
Yeah, and it works for them.
And it works. Exactly.
Okay, so for our listeners,
What does this mean for you?
yeah, what does this mean for you guys?
It's about learning to identify those negative thought patterns.
Yeah.
Question their validity.
Yeah, don't just believe them.
Don't just believe them, right?
Yeah.
And then consciously choosing a more balanced or positive interpretation.
Yeah. So we're not talking about toxic positivity here.
Look.
We're not just pretending everything is fine.
No.
It's about saying, okay, I'm having these thoughts, but maybe there's a different way to look at this.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
So it's about empowerment.
Okay, good. So another critical aspect of this whole cultivating a positive mindset.
Building block.
Yes.
Our sense of self-worth.
Yeah, self-esteem, confidence.
It all ties together.
It does. It really does. And Kumar seems to put a lot of emphasis on this.
He does.
On believing in yourself as a foundation for both achieving your goals
Yeah.
and also for just experiencing happiness.
It's huge.
It is. It really is.
If that internal belief isn't there, it's like trying to build a house on sand.
Yeah, it's going to fall apart.
It's not going to work.
Okay, so what are some of the things he recommends for building that self-esteem, that foundation?
Well, he's very clear that it's not about some instant fix.
Okay, bummer.
I know, right?
Okay.
But I think that's actually good news
Okay, why is that good news?
because it means it's something you can actually build.
Okay,
It's not magic, it's a process.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it starts with consistent, small steps.
Okay, I like that. Small steps.
Small steps.
Manageable.
Manageable, that's it.
Okay.
So one of the first things is challenging that negative self-talk.
Oh, yeah, the voice in your head.
The voice in your head, everybody's got it.
Yeah, some people have a louder voice than others.
It's true. Mine's pretty loud.
So it's about learning to identify those critical inner voices and consciously replacing them with more empowering affirmations.
Okay, so talk to me about affirmations. What are those?
So those are positive statements about yourself
Okay.
and your capabilities.
Okay.
So instead of saying, I'm so stupid, you might say,
Well, I'm smart.
I'm capable.
I'm learning.
I'm learning. Yeah, I'm a work in progress, whatever it is.
Okay, so it's about kind of consciously shifting that inner dialogue.
Oh.
And he also talks about the importance of setting achievable goals.
Okay, achievable.
Yeah, we don't want to set ourselves up for failure.
Right.
Right. We want to set those small goals that we can actually achieve.
Yeah.
And then celebrate those small victories.
Okay, so what kind of things are we talking about here?
It could be anything. It could be in your personal life.
Okay.
It could be in your professional life.
Okay, so give me an example.
Let's say you're trying to start a new habit,
Okay.
like a mindfulness practice.
Okay, I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, me too. It's hard.
It's tough.
But even if you just do it for 5 minutes,
Okay.
you celebrate that.
Okay.
You acknowledge that success
Oh, I see.
because it's building that sense of, I can do this.
Yeah.
Which is crucial for long-term change.
Yeah, because if you never acknowledge the wins, then it just feels like you're constantly failing.
Exactly. And that's demoralizing.
Yeah, it really is.
So it's about reinforcing that positive self-image.
Okay, so even if it's a small win, celebrate it.
Celebrate it. Acknowledge it.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
It makes me feel better already.
Good. That's the goal.
Okay, so we've talked about mindfulness a little bit.
In the context of managing negative thoughts.
Right, but Kumar also talks about it more broadly
Yeah, he does.
in relation to this mind-body connection.
Which is fascinating.
It is, yeah.
So he presents mindfulness as a tool,
Okay.
a powerful tool for breaking free from rumination.
Okay, rumination, what is that?
That's the overthinking, the worrying.
Oh, yeah, I do a lot of that.
I think we all do it to some extent.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's not.
So how does mindfulness help with that?
It anchors you in the present.
Okay.
So instead of getting caught up in the past
Yeah.
or worrying about the future,
Yeah.
you're bringing your attention
Okay.
to right now,
Okay.
what's happening in this moment.
Okay.
And by doing that, you create space
Okay.
between your thoughts and your reactions.
Okay, so it's like we were talking about before.
It's very similar, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like you can see the thoughts,
You observe them.
but you don't have to immediately react.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that can really reduce stress and anxiety
That makes sense.
because a lot of our suffering comes from that.
Yeah, being in our heads.
Yeah, getting caught up in the stories.
Yeah, the what ifs and the should have beens and all that.
All of that, exactly.
Okay, so mindfulness helps us kind of get out of that.
It helps you step out of it.
Okay, and he also connects it to physical health,
He does.
which I think is really interesting.
It's fascinating.
It is. It's like it suggests that your mental state can
Yeah.
actually impact
Directly impacts
physical health.
your body.
Yeah, which I think is really powerful.
It's huge.
It is huge, yeah.
Yeah, it's not just about feeling better emotionally.
Right.
It's about potentially improving your overall health.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So for you, the listener,
Yeah, what does this mean?
even incorporating those brief moments
Okay.
of present moment awareness,
Okay, like what kind of...
it could be really simple things,
Okay.
like focusing on your breath
Okay, for a minute.
for a minute, even for a few breaths,
Okay.
paying attention to the sensations while you're eating,
Okay.
just really being present in your body
Okay, yeah.
and noticing what's happening,
Yeah, kind of tuning in.
tuning in.
Okay.
That can be a valuable way to support your overall well-being.
Okay, so it sounds like mindfulness is not just some esoteric practice.
Yeah.
It's something that can actually have real, tangible benefits.
Yeah, in your everyday life.
Yeah, okay, so it's clear that this whole cultivating a positive mindset has far-reaching effects.
It really does.
It's not just about, being happy-go-lucky all the time.
No, it's deeper than that.
It really is. It affects your whole life.
Your whole being.
Yeah, so one of the things I really appreciate about Kumar's approach is that it's not just theoretical.
It's practical.
It is very practical.
It's about giving you tools
Yeah,
that you can actually use.
not just concept. Right, you can read all the self-help books in the world,
Yeah.
but if you don't have something you can actually do with the information,
Right.
what's the point?
It's useless.
It's useless.
Yeah.
So talk to me about some of the tools that he offers.
So one of them is visualization,
Okay.
which is really powerful.
Okay, so how does that work?
He suggests an exercise where you vividly imagine
Okay.
a successful outcome
Okay.
to a challenging situation.
Oh, okay, so like if I have a presentation coming up,
Yeah.
I can visualize myself giving the presentation and it going well.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the key is to focus on those sensory details.
Oh, okay.
What do you see?
Okay.
What do you hear?
Okay.
What do you feel?
Oh, okay, so it's not just a vague idea.
No, it's got to be vivid.
You really have to put yourself in that moment.
Yeah, like you're actually there.
Okay, interesting.
And what he argues is that this mental rehearsal,
Okay.
it builds confidence
Okay.
and it primes your brain for success.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's almost like you're giving your brain a preview.
Preview.
Yeah, of what you want to happen.
And it makes it more likely to actually happen.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I like that.
So that's one tool.
Okay, what else?
Journaling prompts.
Okay.
These are great for exploring your thoughts and feelings
Okay.
in a constructive way.
So instead of just letting them swirl around in your head.
Exactly. Get them out on paper.
Okay.
And he provides specific prompts
Oh,
designed to guide you through that process.
okay. I like that.
And one of the things the review highlighted was that Kumar provides a really clear roadmap,
Okay.
like a step-by-step process
Okay.
for actually implementing these techniques.
Okay.
So it's not just theory,
Right.
it's actually telling you what to do,
Okay, I like that.
how to do it.
Yeah, because sometimes you read these books and you're like, okay, I get the general idea,
Right.
but how do I actually put this into practice?
But this book answers that question.
Okay, great. So we've talked about the content.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the book itself.
Yeah.
What did the review say about its strengths?
Yeah.
What stood out to you?
The accessibility.
Yeah.
It's really easy to read.
Yeah, it is. It's very conversational.
Yeah. He uses clear language.
And it's not bogged down in all this complicated jargon,
No, he keeps it simple.
which I appreciate.
Yeah, because you want to understand it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to have to look up every other word.
Well, no, you want to be able to apply it
Exactly.
right away.
Yeah.
And that's what this book allows you to do.
Yeah. And also, I think the fact that it is so practical,
Yeah.
it's not just theory. It's like, here are actual strategies that you can use in your life.
Tangible results.
Yeah. And that's what makes it valuable.
Yeah.
So what else? I also like that it addresses various aspects of life.
Yeah, it's not just about you in a vacuum.
Right.
It's about your relationships,
Yeah.
your career,
Yeah.
your overall well-being.
Yeah. So it's like a holistic approach.
Holistic. Exactly. Okay, and I like that he uses those stories and case studies.
Yeah. The real life example.
Yeah, because it makes it feel more relatable.
Yeah. You can see yourself in those stories.
Yeah, it's not just some expert up on a mountaintop telling you how to live your life.
It is.
It's like, here are regular people
Who have struggled
who've struggled with these things
and found solutions.
and found solutions, and it worked for them.
Yeah. Which means it can work for you.
Okay, so those are all good things.
Yeah. A lot of strengths.
But the review also pointed out a couple of areas where maybe the book could have offered a little bit more.
Yeah. Couple of things to consider.
Yeah, so what were your thoughts on those?
So one thing was the depth.
Okay, the depth.
Yeah. Like how deeply he goes into certain topics.
Okay.
For instance, the mindfulness discussion
Okay.
could have been more extensive.
Okay, so maybe not as much detail as some people might want?
Yeah. If you're really looking for a deep dive on mindfulness,
Right. You might need to supplement.
you might need to look elsewhere.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And also, given that it's only 74 pages,
Yeah, it's a pretty short book.
it's concise,
Yeah,
which can be a good thing.
yeah, it can.
But it also means that some things are, he's not going to cover everything in exhaustive detail.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so it's a good overview.
Yeah, a good starting point.
Yeah.
But if you want to go deeper,
You might need to look elsewhere.
exactly.
Okay, and what was the other thing?
More scientific research.
Oh, okay. Yeah, more references to studies.
Yeah, because some people really want that evidence-based approach.
Yeah, they want to see the data.
The data, the
Yeah.
proof.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
It is.
But I think it's important to see these not as flaws,
Okay.
but as considerations
Okay.
based on your own learning style.
Yeah. What are you looking for in a book?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you want a quick, practical guide,
Yeah.
this is great.
Yeah.
If you want a deep dive into the scientific literature,
Yeah.
maybe not so much.
Maybe not. Okay, so bringing it back to you, our listener,
Yeah. How does this all apply to you?
what are we taking away from this discussion today?
The central message of developing positive thinking mindset.
Okay.
It's powerful.
Okay.
Your thoughts matter.
Okay.
They shape your reality.
Yeah.
And by learning to direct them in a positive way,
Okay.
you can really improve your life.
I'm on board.
It's good stuff.
Okay, so it sounds like this deep dive has been all about giving our listener a solid understanding.
Yeah. Like a concentrated dose.
Yes, a concentrated dose of Kumar's key principles
Exactly.
and the steps that he recommends for putting them into action.
It's a roadmap
It is a roadmap.
for positive change.
Yes, and for anyone who's listening who's like, okay, I'm ready. I want to start cultivating a more positive outlook.
This book's a great starting point.
Yeah, it seems like a really valuable place to start.
Yeah, it's practical.
Yeah.
It's easy to understand.
Yeah,
And it gives you those tools that you can start using right away.
right. You don't have to wait.
No.
You can start today.
Start today.
Okay, so as we wrap up our deep dive
Into Developing Positive Thinking Mindset by Alok Kumar.
let's recap.
Yes, let's recap.
Key insights.
Okay, so we talked about gratitude.
Yeah, focusing on the good.
Yeah, actively looking for the good things in your life.
And of appreciating them.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what else?
We talked about managing negative thoughts.
Yeah.
Those are going to come up.
They are.
But you don't have to let them take over.
No.
Cognitive reframing.
Yeah.
Mindfulness.
Yeah, those are powerful techniques.
They are.
Okay, and we also talked about the importance of building self-esteem.
That foundation.
Yeah, that foundation of believing in yourself.
Yeah.
Which is so important.
Yeah.
And that can be done through positive self-talk.
Yeah.
Setting those achievable goals.
Yeah, celebrating those wins.
Yeah, celebrate those wins.
No matter how small.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Mindfulness.
mindfulness came up again.
It's a big one.
It is a big one.
Yeah.
And we talked about the mind-body connection.
Yeah, how our thoughts can actually impact our physical health.
Which is amazing.
It is amazing.
And finally, we emphasize the action-oriented nature of this book.
Yes, it's not just theory.
No, it's about doing.
Yeah.
It's about taking action.
Okay, so considering all these insights from Kumar.
Yeah, all this good stuff.
Yeah.
What is one small actionable step
Okay.
that you could take today
Okay.
to consciously shift your thinking
Yeah.
in a more positive direction
Okay.
and observe the impact it has on your day?
Yeah. What's one thing you can do differently today
Yeah, one small tweak.
to create a more positive experience?